Japanese culture is a set of values that put importance on social harmony and hard work. Up until the 10th century, Japanese culture was similar to the Chinese culture, but the rise of the samurai in the Heian period and the isolation during the Edo period changed the rules of society. Overall, the culture was influenced by the local Shinto religion, Buddhism, Confucianism, and the limited natural resources. While Japanese lifestyle has been westernized recently, Japanese people still do everything possible to preserve their rich cultural heritage by practicing tea ceremony, wearing kimono, and studying traditional arts and crafts from early childhood. Some basics of Japanese culture. Japanese people always display modesty and humility. People often bow to convey the message, I'm not above you, I respect you. Bowing longer with a higher degree of angle mean more respect. Additionally, Japanese people have two religions at the same time. They're both Buddhist and Shintoist. When a Japanese baby is born, the ceremony is held into the Shinto shrine, and when someone dies, the ceremony takes place in a Buddhist temple. Lastly, in Japan, people are obsessed with hygiene. They take off their shoes when entering someone's house and take a bath almost every day. Many foreigners are surprised that there are no trash cans in public areas, but everywhere is still clean. Festivals in Japanese culture. There are relatively a higher number of festivals in Japan compared to other countries because of Japanese religions are related to celebrating the harvest season and seasonal changes. Each of the 47 Japanese prefectures has different festivals which usually take place in the summer. Locals usually participate in the festivals by wearing a yukata and sandals. The most famous Japanese festivals are Giant festivals in Kyoto, the largest parade in Japan, which started in the 1800s when there was an epidemic similar to the coronavirus. Awa Odori Festival in Tokushima, a dance festival held during the Obon Week, the week when the spirits of the deceased are believed to visit the world. Nebuta Festival in Aomori, a festival dedicated to ancient warriors in northern Japan. Holidays and celebrations in Japanese culture. If you look at the Japanese calendar, you will notice that there is a major cultural celebration almost every month. Japanese people like celebrating seasonal changes to show their appreciation of new beginnings. The three most important celebrations in Japan are the New Year's Day. Japanese people visit a shrine after the midnight on December 31st to make a wish. Cherry blossom celebrations in April. It's a custom to have a picnic under cherry trees. The Avon holiday in August. Japanese people visit their hometown to commemorate the spirits of those who passed away. Japan has a beautiful culture where hard work, respect to the elderly, and politeness are some of the most important things in life. But after World War II, some new laws were en- enacted, and there are now differences between old traditions and new traditions. Arts in Japanese culture. Japanese arts can be traced back to the indigenous populations who roamed the main island thousands of years ago. Poetry vessels made by the Jomon 1200 12,000 years ago are considered as the oldest in the world. Later, the Japanese arts were influenced by Buddhism and Chinese culture. The earliest forms of Buddhist statues on monochrome paintings at temple show resemblance to the Chinese arts. However, many unique forms of art such as Ikiba, Ukiyo-e, and Kabuki started emerging with the influence of China, started diminishing after the rise of samurai class in the 10th century. Religion in Japan. Shinto and Buddhism are the prime Shinto and Buddhism are the primary religion of Japan. According to the annual statistical research on religion in 2018 by the government of Japanese Agency for Cultural Affairs, 66.7% of the population practices Buddhism, 25.6% practices Shintoism, and 7.7% other religions. According to the annual statistical research on religion in 2018 by the government of Japan Agency for Cultural Affairs. About 2 million, or around 1.5 of Japan's population, are Christians. Other religions include Islam, 70,000, and Judaism, 2,000, which are largely immigrant communities with some ethnic Japanese practitioners.